Okay, today we're going to look at inverse trigonometric functions. So let's look at our definitions right here. Remember, sine, cosine, and tangent. And then we'll use these examples. So I might say, hey, the sine of what angle is equal to 3 over 5? Okay, so right now we're just going to practice figuring out what's being asked. Okay, so if we look at this, so the sine of what angle is 3 over 5? Opposite over hypotenuse. So what angle, 5 is the hypotenuse, 3 is opposite. What angle is opposite 3? B. So the answer to this is, the question mark here, what we're asking for is B. Okay. Down here I might say, what angle has tangent 5 over 12? So what triangle has tangent 5 over 12? So again, if we look here, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So here are 5 and 12. So we want opposite over adjacent. So what we're looking for here is angle 2. Okay. Here's a couple more problems, and they might look different. We might want to find angle M. So we might say the sine of M. What is the sine of M? So the sine of M is opposite over hypotenuse, right? Opposite over hypotenuse. Sine of M is 4 root 3 over 8. Okay, you might know this because it's a special right triangle, but I want to show you some notation. We want to, like in any equation, we want to find M, so we want to isolate M. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the inverse of sine on both sides. Okay, and this is going to look kind of weird, so let's just look at it for a second. I'm going to say, I'm going to do the inverse, and this is how we write the inverse. Okay, so we're going to do that on both sides. 4 root 3 over 8. Okay, on this side, over here, inverse sine and sine cancel each other out. It's like adding and subtracting, or multiplying and dividing, or square roots and squares. They're inverses, so they cancel each other out. So over here we get m by itself, and over here we have the inverse sine of 4 root 3 over 8. What this question is asking, which you know the answer to, is what angle has opposite 4 root 3 and hypotenuse 8? What angle has the sine of this? And by special right triangles, we know that that is 60 degrees. Okay? Another question we could ask, let's just do one more example, is like tangent of t is equal to 3 root 3 over 3. Oh, sorry, 3 over 3 root 3. Okay, so if we want to show the steps for finding this, we're going to take the inverse tangent of both sides. Okay, and I know that looks funny. That's just something, there's not a lot. There's just something you got to get used to, this notation. Okay, again, what this means, these cancel each other out. The inverse tangent, tangent. Okay, they cross each other out, cancel. T is equal to the inverse tangent of 3 over 3 root 3. Right? So what angle measurement has this tangent? Right? What angle measurement has this tangent? And we know from special right triangles that it's 30. In the next video, we're going to talk about, when they're not special right triangles, how to use our calculator to help us.